network for Leeds Student Television has exceeded in top quality student broadcasting.
Bag it.
And I'm Billy.
I hope you've missed us as much as we've missed you.
I know. It's summer 2015. It's been and gone.
I know, but I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, oh, of course, of course.
Do anything exciting over summer, Billy?
If you can call sunbathing alone in your back garden for 3 months exciting, then I've had a pretty good summer.
It's alright. It's okay to enjoy your own company, Billy.
Stop it, you. We've got loads coming up over the show over the next 2 hours here on Leeds Student Television Live. We're going to be looking at Freshers Week 2015, because that was a blast.
Definitely.
Also, we went to Leeds Festival over the summer, also a blast. And loads more still to come. And I believe there's a massive event coming on later on in the show, Miranda.
There is a big announcement. The Griffin mascot's name is going to be announced right here on Leeds Student TV.
We have the amazing unveil, brand new mascot, so stay tuned for that because it's going to be so exciting.
That is right. And even throughout the show, we've got a little competition going on, don't we, Billy?
Sure do, that's right. So that mascot, the Griffin, at any point over the next 2 hours, he may show his little birdie face. And when he does, tweet us in at Leeds Student Television, use the hashtag I've seen the Griffin, and you can get 2 Varsity tickets.
2 Varsity tickets. That is lucky because they are very hard to get your hands on, isn't that right?
They sure are. They're completely sold out, so this is the only place where you can get them. But you know what? There's loads coming up over the next 2 hours, so how about we give you a little run through over what you can expect over the next 2 hours on Leeds Student Television Live.
Coming up this week on LSTV Live. Leeds Freshers 2015 kicks off with a school disco. We're talking all things Varsity ahead of the big game on October 7th. We have a chat with some of the bands at Leeds Fest 2015. In The Essential this week, we catch up with the new exec about the upcoming year. We went along and had a look at the Street and Society's latest project. LSTV's very own Carrie gives her housemate a warm welcome back to uni life. Expect all that and more on this week's LSTV Live.
So, loads coming up over the next 2 hours. This is the only place to be on your Wednesday afternoon. Am I not wrong, Miss Miranda Griffin?
You are not wrong. It's very exciting. We've got loads coming up. Up next, we've got the school disco footage.
Yes, this was Freshers Week 2015. The Union had loads of events going on. It was fantastic. Did you manage to get down to the school disco?
I didn't. I was really gutted because it was like the time of the year at school when you had the school disco. You got to see all the boys.
Yeah. Did you ever play Arches?
What's that?
Fantastic game. It's where two lines of boys line up. They'll stick their arms out. Girls go through. If you fancy a girl, whack your arms down, kiss them on the cheek.
Oh, it sounds a bit violent.
It really was. Especially with a few those sherbet things down your neck. It was quite aggressive at times.
Everyone getting a bit hyper on sherbet.
Yeah, but let's see if this was anything like it at all. Leeds University Union doing school disco 20.
Wait, all the freshers! Hello and welcome, you're watching Leeds Student TV, I'm Kyle.
And I'm Carrie, and we're interrogating freshers tonight about their best school. Can we please keep that link?
That did not happen at school.
And we're interrogating freshers tonight about their best school moments, all happening here at the
Leeds Student Union.
How are you maths?
Not very good.
4 times 4?
12.
Oh my gosh.
4 times 5.
7.
4 times 4? Quack came in, Quack came in. 16 is the winners of the Quack team!
Here with a lovely couple here. You guys a couple?
No, mate.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Different people. Carrie,
I'm Christina.
hi Christina. This is just me and Christina, guys. We can all just leave.
Green eggs and? Green eggs and?
Green eggs and yellow cauliflower.
Another jokey little question. What do we think of Merriam's theories on species variegation in segmented arthropods?
You didn't wear this for school?
You didn't wear that to school.
Yeah, I did, baby.
Hi, I'm Emma.
That's a male tie.
I know,
Did you wear this waistcoat in school?
I did actually.
Where did you go?
I'm from Eton.
Oh. One of those.
Yeah,
One of those.
One continuous that. Alright, I think I've got it. What is going on here?
We don't even know. Pyramid.
It's a pyramid, apparently.
Why are they filming you?
Because I'm trying to find a girlfriend.
I'll be your girlfriend.
What's your name?
Chloe, but I have a boyfriend.
Doesn't matter. Thank you, Rebecca.
Okay, let's go.
I'm not with... You guys leave for 1 year and they change the wine.
Exactly.
I cannot believe it! Tell the camera exactly how mad you are.
Where's our wine?
Where is their wine, for the love of God? Where is their wine?
Your favourite part of the school disco when you were younger?
The sweets.
Like there was like those red laces and
Get it in you.
Did you find get it in you?
I'm not okay.
You're not okay.
I am not okay.
I hope you get more okay in the progressive hours.
I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. And after all,
You're my number one.
the way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet skies.
We love LSTV.
My co-presenter's found some of her friends. So I'm getting real school memories back now because I've got none.
And that was Leeds Student TV at the school disco. Really gutted I missed out on that. There were some pretty crazy folk there.
I know. What a night. What a night.
That one girl that came close to the screen. Did you see that, Billy?
What girl? I must have been looking. Oh, her. God, yeah. She was great. Love her.
So one Leeds Student TV member is back with us, and her name is Carrie.
Yes, our first lady here at Leeds Student Television, Carrie Moll, is back. And in typical Carrie Moll fashion, she's came back with a vengeance and just terrorised all of
A
Leeds.
bit of a prankster, I believe.
Yeah.
She has a vertically challenged housemate, I believe, a little bit small, and she decides to prank her by sticking things to the ceiling. I feel really sorry
It's
for her.
absolutely hilarious. So that's what's coming up. And Carrie will be on the show a little bit later. She'll be presenting Who Wants to Eat a Chili on Air with a few big, burly rugby lads. How do you reckon they're going to fare with the chilies?
They probably do better than I did. I cried last time.
You did cry. I'd be an absolute mess. But anyway, here's Carrie. And she absolutely kills it.
Yo, you're watching LSTV and today we are pranking. Now, it's Freshers Week, so we thought, I know, what should we do? We'll prank some freshers. And then I was like, but guys, I'm not a fresher anymore, can I still prank anyway? And they were like, okay, Carrie, sure, go for it. So I'm going to prank my housemate Jess. She is a member of LSTV and she has no idea what's going on. So I'm getting my camera coming ready now. She's currently out with her dad watching the rugby. And if you don't know Jess, she's quite short. So I'm going to get sticky notes and put them on her ceiling. Classic. And I'm going to turn the whole room upside down. This is how we got on. This is literally exhausting. Thank you, Mum, for buying these for my university. Academic purposes. Will come into great use. Boom! Boom! There we go. So Jess is a short arse. I mean, I had to use this to put them up and my neck is hurting. So, stickers are all up. Now it's time to turn Jess's room upside down. It comes off. Oh, that's the best. skirts upside down, put the dresses inside out. Okay, so wardrobe is officially now inside out and back to front. The whole of the desk is all turned upside down, as is this one. The bed is clearly upside down, and obviously we have the stickers up there. So now it's just a waiting game. So Jess, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit sorry. I'm not that sorry. I'm excited for you to come back to your upside down room.
Has Carrie pranked me? You absolute twat. You're such an idiot. What gave it away? The fact that my bed might be upside down. Did Carrie prank me?
Did Carrie prank me? Do you know what I've done?
Have you been
Have you noticed everything? Have you noticed everything?
What, that everything's upside down?
Dad, look around, Jess. Look around.
You are so annoying.
You're on your little, aren't you?
How she walks up to him. Oh, you haven't. Oh, you're such an idiot. You are such a twat.
Are you gonna get those done, Jess?
Oh, you're so. Oh, you're so annoying. Oh.
What do you think of my prank?
What do I think of your prank?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that you better help me move my bed because I'm not big enough to move that.
That's why I did this. Right, see you later, Jess. See you later, Jess. Bye, Jess.
See you, Carrie.
Have an interesting night. Bye, bye, Jess. Bye, bye. Mission accomplished. Bye, Jess.
Carrie Moore there showing her typical mischievous self. Oh my days, can you imagine getting home and finding all of your possessions on the ceiling?
I can't imagine. I'd make them get it down, definitely.
Exactly, and I mean, I'm not the tallest lad in the world, so I can really feel the pain. It'd be awful, it really would.
And up next we have Ellen on Campus Question, asking some innocent freshers what they thought about their week. I know I certainly loved Freshers Week.
Yeah, you loved it so much. You're right, Keno. You got Freshers flu before Freshers Week even begun.
I know, I came up a week before to like really enjoy the 2 weeks and really go hard, but turns out I did a week, and then for Freshers Week I was just ill.
You can't really hack it, can you? It's a bit rubbish, really, a bit rubbish. But yes, so we went round to find out everything that all the freshers thought of Freshers Week 2015. So here it is. This is Ellen on Campus Question.
Hi everybody, this is Ellen from LSTV and we are here on day 2 of the Freshers Fair here at Leeds University Union, and we are here to ask all the freshers all the questions about their time at Leeds. Come on. What is your favourite thing about coming to Leeds Uni?
The party!
What has been the most outrageous story so far? Anything ridiculous happened to you guys on a night out? Anything we'd like to know? It can be anything. Don't shy away. Yeah. Anything. God.
Oh. My friend Henry.
They're hiding something. Go on. Henry did what?
I mean, what have I done? Oh God, it
can be anything. Anything.
They're too inappropriate to say on camera.
I was in a skirt and I fell down the stairs, and right at the bottom there was a bit of puke, and it just didn't end well.
It's the most annoying thing about Freshers Week. Coming back this year, what annoys you?
Everyone handing out tickets for stuff I don't want.
The incredible amount of flies that are thrust in your face.
I think everything is very exciting and I love it.
My job for me, he wants to change the question. We'll change it for the 3rd time. Beth.
Time, end of first year, big blowout after exams. We stayed out until 7 in the morning. We sat in Hyde Park to watch the sunrise and then all slept for about 20 hours. It was good.
Hello, can you explain this outfit?
Death comes for us all.
Wow, very nice. Any ridiculous stories? Anything weird happen?
Not so far, but just got absolutely fucked basically, so good night, yeah.
And what has been your favourite night out in Leeds so far?
I went to Prism. No, I didn't. I'm a good Muslim, I don't go out, sorry. I don't drink, I don't smoke.
Getting smashed at very cheap prices up north, yeah, £2 a pint.
Do you go to your lectures in, or this just a bit of banterous outfit?
Well, I thought I'd come dressed as Little Bo Peep, but on one of her off days.
Exciting stuff there with the freshers on campus. And we've got even more exciting things for you. Just a little reminder about the little birdie that may pop up on screen every now and then. If you see it, get straight on your phone, straight onto Twitter, and tweet us at Leeds Student TV to win 2 Varsity tickets. Not 1, 2.
One of the biggest days in the academic year, so make sure you do that. Now, I went along with a load of other Leeds Student Television members to Leeds Festival 2015. I was a very lucky boy. We chatted to a load of amazing bands, and we was able to get really involved in the mayhem that was Leeds Fest 2015. And it was a lot of fun, Rhonda.
Yeah, I'm very jealous of that. I went to Reading, but never been to Leeds.
Oh, don't go Reading.
I know, we won't talk about that. Leeds.
Leeds. Okay, so here it is. Absolute mayhem, absolute fun. Leeds Fest 2015. Hello and welcome to Leeds Student Television's coverage of Leeds Festival 2015. With me, Billy.
Me, Heather.
And me, Oscar.
So stay tuned because we've got some great interviews lined up with the likes of Parma Violet and Seether.
We're also going to be delving into the wonderful world of Leeds Festival to find out what it's really about. So stay tuned because it's set to be a good one.
Hi guys, this is Oscar from Leeds Student TV and I'm here with John and Alex from Everything Everything. Guys, how does it feel to be back at Leeds Fest?
It feels awesome. It's been 4 years and...
that long?
Yeah, and yesterday in Reading was absolutely amazing, so hopefully it'll be the same today.
You released this, Distant Past, your new single, off Get to Heaven, your newest album. How's that been going down in terms of a live performance?
That's definitely the highlight at the moment. It's just everyone just goes absolutely crazy.
Which song is this?
Distant Past.
Yeah. It's a big moment. Because a lot of the stuff off your new album is continuing it's got your progressive nature from Arc, your previous album. It seems a bit more optimistic. Do you feel like it's got a bit more of an upbeat sort of?
I think musically it has, but I think lyrically it's got some of the most sort of dark or
the difference in it is really the it's not necessarily positive and negative. It's more about active and inactive, and the thing in Arc. As a singer, I was kind of quite passive. I was kind of like, oh, everything's terrible. And this one, I'm kind of like really angry, and it's all about get up and go and do something about it, or be angry about it. Don't just sit there. So that's the big difference.
So you guys taking a look at the world around you more and thinking like a bit more? I
think it comes outside stuff comes into it more on this record, definitely. Yeah, it's less of a kind of personal journey.
I know you guys haven't been at Reading or Leeds for 4 years, but Reading or Leeds?
It's Leeds for me because I used to come here as a kid, but Alex is probably the opposite.
I've been to Leeds and Reading.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, on different occasions. And
well, your dad's a Leeds fan, right?
Yeah, well, my family's all Leeds. But I think the site at Leeds is better, but Reading does have something about it. It's got
just that little something about it.
It's the duality that makes it good.
Like growing up watching sort of Nirvana's Reading performance and stuff like that, it just has a huge kind of effect on you.
It's the original.
Yeah.
Something about it. But I mean, Leeds is great too.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. I've been Oscar for Leeds Student TV.
So we've been let loose on the festival ground, and I think we should go find out what the crazy thing people have seen at festival.
Yeah, I'm desperate to know what's been going on over here. We're all in the chaos, and so let's go find out. Shall we go have a look? Let's do it. Alright, well, I've managed to find, what's your name, mate?
Jack Laverick, bro.
Nice to meet you. Now, what's the most crazy thing you've seen so far at Leeds Fest 2015?
Most
crazy thing?
Most crazy thing I've seen is we're in LeBronco, Radio 1 Centralia, the guy with his top off. He did a straight up on-shoulder backflip into the middle of no one.
Ouch, man.
Disappeared, hurt himself, shut up, we just started dancing again.
Crazy thing was today. These guys.
I know. A man in a wedding dress for the past 8 years.
The past 8 years?
Yeah.
Either the end of Jamie T or all of Kendrick's set, he was just live, man.
What about you?
I saw a naked man in the campsite out there.
What's the craziest thing you've seen at the festival so far?
Nothing,
Wait, what?
nothing bad, right? Probably this guy, he was like literally like this big, and he just started rugby tackling everyone. It relentless, and it was just mental. It was
Picked up a girl and shot her around.
What? Is he?
Now, there are many people at Leeds Festival 2015, including the Joker himself. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm loving the outfits.
Thank you. I'm loving yours as well.
I'll stop it, you. Now, how long does it take to put on that face paint?
I was born this way, you see. I was dropped in a vat of chemicals and it just went like this.
Did it?
Yes, and so unfortunately it takes a lifetime to get your makeup like this.
So we just met the Joker, and now here's Catwoman. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, yeah.
So you're here with all your friends, I see? Everyone's in costume?
Yeah, definitely.
So was this something you decided together as a group to come out and be superheroes?
It was, we work here, but it's my 30th today.
Happy birthday!
So we don't want to grow up.
And how will the Joker be partying tonight?
Very hard, very hard.
Leeds Festival 2015 there, but don't fear, we got so much coverage, we had so much fun, that we've still got 3 more parts coming up over the show.
Lucky you. Now, there are over 300 societies in the Union. You've chosen a very good one by watching us. But we aren't the only good society.
That was one of the weirdest things I've ever done in my life, but Carrie.
I liked it. Yeah, there are lots of societies, including Dance Expose. So if you like to have a little boogie, watch what's coming up next.
I know, yeah. So if you fancy like getting down, not just on fruity dance floor, fancy like doing it in actual, controlled environment, then Dance Expose is definitely for you. And yeah, we went along to one of their amazing performances to see what they're all about, didn't we?
We did. I was very jealous. Can't quite move like that. See if you can.
Sleepless nights at the chateau, visualizing, I'll give you something to do. Coach, wherever we go, visualizing, I'll give you something to do. Get a wildfire burning, visualizing, I'll give you something to do. It's hot and going hard, visualizing, I'll give you something to do. Girl, I must warn you, I said something strange in my mind. Yo, such a luxury. Let's kill it if we're running out of time. It's all so beautiful. Relationships they seem from the start. It's all so
Dance expose there, showing us how to really move our feet.
I hope you took some tips there, Billy.
Didn't need any, mate.
Like to see that.
Still loads to come over the show, including an interview with Chili from Palm Violets that I did myself, now Miranda. One of the more difficult interviews.
Oh, really? Why?
Let's say he was tired, shall we? He was a bit tired.
Yeah, he had sunglasses on. Was he just, like, covering his bags?
Must have been. Oh, the life of a rock star. So here it is, Leeds Fest 2015, our part 2, and it's really rather good.
With Billy Trustwell himself.
You can't get enough of me. I'm so sorry. Hello everybody and welcome to Leeds Student TV's coverage of Leeds Festival 2015 with myself, Billy Trustwell. But you don't care about this geezer, that's because I'm stood next to Chili from Palm Violets, everybody. Chili, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good, how are you?
Shake my hand.
How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How's your day going so far?
Very good.
You are, of course, on the main stage a bit later on this afternoon. You looking forward to that?
I am, yes.
What can we expect from the performance this afternoon?
I'm not too sure. I never really know. So you have to wait and see.
Do you like to just wing it? Is that a method?
Yeah, wing it. Hey, why not? You know.
I think that's the best way to do it. Keeps things loose, isn't it?
Yeah. While you're still young.
Exactly. Now you DJ'd the alternative stage headphone disco last night. How was that?
I didn't do it.
Did you not?
Sam did it and Pete did it.
Did any stories back from that? Did they have a good time?
Well, they're still up, so I think they did, yeah.
I like it. Now, your album was released earlier in May, Danger in the Club. Can we expect a lot from that album in the set you're going to be performing this afternoon?
Yeah.
I'm the OGM of horror.
I'm Edie of horror.
And this is Leeds Student
TV.
Okay, so over this weekend, me and Heather have decided to battle it out to see who is the very best just all-round person. So we're going to do a boy v girl challenge. Heather, talk to us about it.
I'm thinking we can use a chat-up line and see which one is the most successful, who gets the most reaction out of people.
And what's the chat-up line going to be?
Did it hurt, Billy?
Did what hurt?
When you fell from heaven.
Let's go see if it works. Did it hurt? Did it hurt?
No.
When you fell from heaven?
No.
No, it didn't. Well, it should have done, because you must have felt a long way.
No, I didn't. Question. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yeah, it's absolutely really painful.
Is it really painful? Have you recovered now, though?
I've recovered.
Girls, did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When you fell from heaven.
Oh, of course it did! My wings!
Love her.
Hi, did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Are you from Tennessee?
Am I from... No, why is this a chat-up line?
You're the Tennessee.
Did it hurt?
What?
When you fell from heaven?
Yeah. Yeah,
You look like an angel.
Sorry?
You look like an angel.
Oh, thank you.
Does it not? I'm not sweet.
Once again, I've managed to find 3 beautiful ladies here at Leeds Fest 2015. Girls, first question, did it hurt?
Did what?
When you all fell from heaven.
Hey, smooth talker! We just completed our first boy-girl challenge, and I don't want to admit it, but I think, Billy, you won.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think you got better reaction.
Yeah? I mean, I tried my best. I like to take the mic this time. I'd like to thank family, everyone that supported me. The trick is to pick the most drunk girls, I've found. But suitably drunk, of course.
Yeah, I found that. I found if you're a girl trying to hit on a guy, it's a little bit weird. Doesn't really work.
So I take the first point 1-0, but there's going to be many more to come, so stay tuned.
We're the 100, and you're watching Leeds Student TV. Bosh.
Hi, I'm Heather from Leeds Student TV, and we're here with Siva. How is everyone feeling today?
Great, yeah. Good to be back. Doing good.
And so guys, I believe that you are working on a new album. Now you've been together quite a long time. Now I'm wondering, how do you kind of find inspiration since you've been doing it for so long? How do you keep finding new ideas for new songs?
I don't know, it's just what we do. It's what we've always done. You know, we're all big music fans, firstly, you know, even before, you know, artists or musicians, so I think inspiration just comes from time to time. It's hard when you're touring as much as we do now because you're playing every night and you're tired and hungover and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But I find once we go home and we take a little bit of a break away from playing, once you haven't touched the guitar for a couple of weeks, you start craving it and you really start wanting to play. And I find that's when a lot of the inspiration and the creativity, comes back, and it just sort of wants to come out. So that's sort of the secret, I guess. Step away from everything, and then when you really want to come back, it's there. It sort of flows out.
Now you may notice it's not just Billy and me here anymore. We've got two special guests for you from Street Dance. We've got Nick and Shawnee, and they're going to tell you about something that very special happened recently.
We had a flash mob outside the Union on the square, and it was a pretty good surprise, I think.
Now, Nick, talk to me about a flash mob. How much fun was it when that happened?
It was incredible. It was daunting, but it was incredible at the same time, just to see people just like be ecstatic about it and join in and just like also run away. Yeah. Because we like tried to drag in people. Right. But I mean, everybody enjoyed it. It was really good.
How did you come up with the idea?
Actually, I think it was our president, Jonathan, who made that idea up. It was a pretty good idea to try and like advertise street dance and how they've improved. Now we're no longer just a society, we're a proper dance crew now. So it was a great way to advertise that.
Excellent. So how can people get involved?
I think, firstly, of course, we got the Give It a Go on October 5th and the Riley Smith Hall, so definitely come to that, because I went last year and I loved it. That was the reason why now we're part of committee.
Now, flash mobs, they're always so cool. They must take so much organisation. How long did it take to sort of prepare it and to organise it?
Well, we spoke about it during the summer, but it really got to like the grit of it like 2 weeks before. So we just had rehearsals, and we were just going in, and like we didn't like segregate people, like say, oh, you're not good enough. We just accept like everybody, and like try and find a way to involve them, because we accept everybody. Cool. No auditions in street dance.
Now, I fancy myself a bit of a dancer. Can you teach us anything that street dance might want to teach me?
Ooh, that might be, I don't know. Are you teachable?
I'd like to say I'm teachable.
Alright, let's start off with a basic. This is like
the wave.
Ooh. So you like, oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah? Sounds good.
I think you should come to class.
I think I will. Thank you very much, street dance. Thank you so much. I'm going to get doing this bit more.
What's this guy doing? Hey, by the way, he's contagious. He's contagious. Get away from him.
Oh, how much fun did Flash Mob look? So fun. And I reckon with this, my new taught move, I'm going to be there next year. Just you wait and see. Now, I'm, of course, joined by our resident festival goer, Mr. Sean Wise, everybody. You got a cheer.
I always get a cheer.
Stop it. Okay, so all this summer, you've been enjoying many festivals.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. I don't really go abroad. I just bounce around the country.
Any highlights?
The Who at Glastonbury were very good at the Pyramids. They were definitely up there. I've seen Todd Tage at about 7 different cities up and down the country. So Inspector Norse has been in my head pretty much all year. And I'd say everything at Liverpool Sound City were brilliant as well. I think they were definitely up there.
Yeah, we managed to have a chat with them at Leeds Festival.
Yeah, lovely boys. Yeah,
great
really
lads,
nice.
Great lads. Did you catch Kanye's set at Glasgow?
I did, yeah. And apart from that little weird bit in the middle when he just talked about Kim for a bit, with the rest is very. The start and ends were brilliant, but that bit just.
One great, was it?
Yeah, just a little bit annoying. Yeah, which he obviously is.
Of course,
obviously,
he's
a big fan.
Now, I believe you have some form of a top 5 for us.
Just a top 5 of like festivals that I think people should look out for next summer that I think will improve and get a little bit better.
Because there's a lot of sort of mainstream festivals, isn't there, that you hear, the likes of Tea in the Park, Reading in Leeds, Glastonbury. But they're a little bit pricey. We're all students, we haven't got a great deal of money. There's so many others that are a bit more underground.
Yeah. So basically, one that I've looked at this year that I didn't even know was around, one called Somersault. It's in Devon. Yeah. It's only been around for 2 years, but already Bombay Bicycle Club have played there, Ben Howard have played there, Jack Johnson played there. So there's been a lot of people who are getting involved there, and it's only going to get bigger. It's only about £80 for a couple of days, and it's a very kind of summer festival, kiddie festival, family friendly.
I've seen some promo and some posters. It definitely seems like it completely encapsulates a summer party. Summer at Somersault is what it's all about.
Yeah, definitely. And leading on from that, we've got Leeds Garden Party, which was obviously in Leeds, which we all love. Leeds Garden Party. It's not Secret Garden Party. Don't get confused with that. It was at Tetley this year. It was its 10th year anniversary. There was countless amounts of DJs on. It was a little bit arty farty, a little bit different. You know, people walking around in suits, but it was a very good holiday and something that I really liked a lot.
Yeah. Any more quickly
we can throw in maybe no
Latitude.
Latitude's always getting bigger.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Sean. Festivals, there you go.
Hi, I'm Will.
I'm Chris.
We're from the Smith Street Band,
and you're watching Leeds Student TV.
Okay guys, we're going to have a bit of fun with festival mainstay now. Face paint. Now what's going to happen is, one of you is going to be blindfolded and the other person gets to draw on their face. No genitals. And explicit words will be blurred in the edit, okay? And we're going to go around to the festival going public and see who has the best face painting technique, okay? You guys ready?
Bring it on.
Go on, let's do this. Okay guys, you got a minute on the clock. Go.
Right, let's do this. So first of all, I'm going to apply a colour. I can't really see what colour it is. I'll apply that to the finger. I feel like there's some on. Now, face is there. So that's the middle of the forehead, so we'll put a little dot there and then here.
45 seconds left, Billy.
I'm going to try have a slight change up. I'm thinking symmetry is the way forward if I'm going to win this. So, I've just realised I've used the same finger, so there might start to be a bit of a mixing, so I apologise if it's a horrible brown. 3 colours, where are they all?
20 seconds left, Bill.
Oh god!
Pressure!
Right.
15 seconds.
Oh shit.
You gotta go ham on the last 10 seconds, mate. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
How do I do?
Would you like to remove your blindfold?
I'm quite happy with that. I feel like I've got a nice...
You're an artist, mate. I've got to be honest.
Mix of colours and there is slight symmetry.
Heather, did any go in your eyes or your mouth? Okay, minor quibbles. Now it's your turn to get back at Billy. Your time starts now.
Please be gentle because I have got a white t-shirt on. Oh, that's way too... Not in the hair.
Oh my lord. It's only 10 seconds in and it's still carnage. So much tension.
You leave the lids off and you know what
Oh God. Don't know why I've got my eyes.
Not the eyes. Anything but the eyes. 30 seconds left, Heather.
Oh. That's so pretty.
Covering up that festival bum fluff there. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Time. Well.
I feel like it's gone badly.
Your one's held out pretty well with the face mask, so.
Well, how do we look? Pretty.
Do you want to flip the viewfinder around for him?
Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, for Christ's sake!
You're so pretty, Billy. Anyway,
what's the orange tash about?
Let's let the public decide now. We're here with Dave, Leeds Festival goer. Dave, Billy, or Heather?
I'm gonna have to say Heather.
You heard it here. I'm here with Sam from Trees and Kings, our very special guest judge. Sam, Billy, or Heather?
The thing is, there's just so much detail on Billy's face that is lacking on Heather's. So I've got to say Billy's, I'm afraid. It's just
1-1. It's close. It's close now.
Better, yeah.
It's on. We're down to our final choice. Carrie, you are the kingmaker. Whose face paint is better? You heard it here, folks.
Hi, we're Youth Man.
And you're watching Leeds Student TV. Boom!
Me and Heather there having way too much fun at Leeds Fest 2015. I looked great in face paint, I reckon. I don't know about anybody else.
Excellent. I agree. I definitely agree.
Thanks, pal.
Always.
Make sure the competition is still underway. At any point during the show, the mascot Griffin could pop up in any moment. Could be down here, could be up here, could be over here. The moment it does, tweet us at Leeds Student Television. Use the hashtag I've seen the Griffin, and 2 Varsity tickets will be coming your way. How good is that?
Excellent. Best thing I've got my ticket sorted already though. Thanks.
Love this guy. This guy's great. He's better than Miranda. Miranda, you're gone. Now I'm still joined with our festival guru Sean. Now we've just spoke about a couple of festivals, smaller ones that you could go to next year for a slightly less budget, but just as good a time. Now you've been around the block. You've been to them all. Or at least a lot of them.
Most.
What 3 festivals would you implore people to go to next summer?
Well, obviously Glastonbury's the massive one. Everyone wants to go. Everyone wants to get tickets. If you are interested in getting tickets, they on sale on Sunday. So just to let you know. It is always the biggest. It's the best that I've been to. It's the best place in the world. And the festival rumours have already started. Right. In my opinion, I think next year the headliners will probably end up being Foals, Prince, and even though I always say it, Oasis will probably make a show in the next 2 or 3 years.
Can you imagine?
I'd be very surprised if Foals didn't headline next year. Yeah. Apart from that, then there's obviously Festival, which is fastly taking over Isle of Wight Festival as the biggest festival on the island. It's massive. It's got an excellent nightlife once the music actually stops. Well, the main music, the bands and things throughout the day. It's got an excellent nightlife, and it's just a really good feel. And they have a different theme every year. And apart from that, Mint is by far the fastest growing festival in the country. It was brilliant the weekend just gone, and it's got so many good acts.
There we go, right here in little old Leeds, Mint Festival. Thank you very much, Sean.
Lovely, thanks, Phil.
Thank you. So one awesome thing about festivals is festival fashion, or lack of.
We basically want to see what we can get for £10 English. We're going to go around all these shops and see what we can get, and our camera operator, the lovely Shay, will decide who is the winner.
Should we go?
Yes.
instinct. Niggas don't think shit stink. Pink gators, my Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, if they head right, Biggie there, every night. Papa been school since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls want to us, wanna do us. Screw us, who us?
So, this is what you can get for £10 English at Leeds Fest 2015. And I don't know about you, Heather, but I think I've done a pretty good job.
No, I disagree. I think that I am going to win this challenge, and I have my little friend to agree with me. Do you think we're going to win? Didn't you? Yeah, we're going to win. We're going to win. Wow, it's really cute. Look at him.
I can't believe you spent money on that.
No, you're just jealous that you didn't get one.
But it doesn't matter, because after all, it is 1-1 in the series. This is our very last challenge, so it all depends on this. It goes down to camerawoman Shay. Shay, put us out of misery. Who's won? You. Get in! This beauty, best £10 I've ever spent. Thank you so much, Heather. Commiserations.
Thanks. You know what? I'm proud of you, Billy.
Thank you.
You look like a complete idiot, and go enjoy the festival looking like that.
I will do.
I mean, Gingy, I know, gonna go down a pint.
Winner.
Hey, I'm Alec.
I'm Molly. We're in a band called Always, and you're watching Leeds Student TV.
I've managed to find a gaggle of 4 very nice girls and 1 even nicer man. How are we enjoying the festival so far?
We're loving it. It's really good. Amazing. Yeah, the sun's shining. What more could you ask for?
What more could you ask for? Who are you most looking forward to seeing tonight?
I'm going to say Wilkinson. I'm going to Hannah won.
It's got to be Wilkinson.
Oh yeah, surprise, surprise. It's Helga from Fazakli in Liverpool. Having a fantastic time.
And what are your plans for tonight? How are you partying? Partying hard?
We're going to go, can I say cocktail, and then on to Relentless after that.
I like your style. DJ EZ?
Yes, of definitely. Of course. But
So 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning. 4 in the morning.
Thank you, pal.
An impression of this man, I would like to pass this band, because it's too hot when I spit that flow. Never want to get down like it's off the tempo.
So we're here with these guys. Can you all introduce yourself?
Ryan, Joe, Callum, Chris,
Chrissy M,
Brad.
And how are you guys today?
Sounds
absolutely wrecked.
So you guys have been here the whole weekend, so what's been the best highlight so far?
Relentless, definitely.
Stormzy, definitely Stormzy.
99 Souls are Relentless.
Tupac is the one they love best. Now I'm beating on my buttocks like I'm beating.
So who guys looking most forward to seeing tonight?
I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know.
We don't really like music, do we?
I just look for the moment, me.
We're just going for burger vans and that.
On the hay, get past.
Patty, I'm Porter.
I'm Brandon, we're from the band Atreyu, and you're watching Leeds Student TV.
So there we have it for our coverage of Leeds Fest 2015. I don't know about you, Heather, but I've had a very good time.
You know what? This has been my first festival, and I've absolutely loved it. We've interviewed some great bands, met some interesting people, and we had quite a fun competition, didn't we?
We did. I managed to win that. Now we best go find Oscar, who we've lost to the madness of the Metallica crowds. But thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see you later.
Good afternoon. You're watching The Essential with Hope Yeomans and Amy Gallimore.
Thanks for joining us. It's Wednesday the 30th of September, and this week's top stories.
Housing tips and tricks. George Bradley speaks to us about becoming savvy in our new student pads.
Meet the exec. They're the guys who run our union, but who are they and what do they do? We've got all the info you need to know as we begin a new year at LUU.
And as thousands of students return, Community Officer Johnny Foster gives us the top tips.
Plus, we'll have a look ahead to tomorrow's edition of the student newspaper, The Griffin. Beth and Greg will be joining us live.
And how's this week's weather looking? Sam Coffey will have the latest weather forecast in just over 10 minutes' time.
But we begin our first programme back with some housing advice from the student housing organisation, Unipol.
Moving into new student accommodation can often be a daunting time for many students as they adjust to independent living. Unipol's George Bradley gave us the rundown.
His name is Stoker, he comes from Denmark. Red hat on his blonde hair, his policies go up there. He's friends with Springsteen and with Salsa. Society's wide and far, talk to Toki at the bar.
What's that? 5 grams to make life easy for you. Guess what? What's that? 56 for just a quid. Guess what? What's that? Rewarding local loyalty.
Sorry, that wasn't what we were expecting. Here's George Bradley.
What is Unipol and how can it help students? Well, Unipol is a housing charity that deals specifically in student accommodation. It's based in Leeds and it also works in Nottingham and Bradford. So we do a lot of stuff nationally, but also here in Leeds, most importantly, we have the Unipol code, which is what we have. So landlords sign up to the Unipol code and it's a set of standards that's way better than the legal minimum. So basically any landlords that have the Unipol code, the thumbs up logo, you need to look out for because they're the best basically in Leeds. So always come to Unipol first when you want to find a good landlord. We do lots of other stuff too in terms of advice and sort of other good things for students. For second and third years moving into private accommodation, I would say first things first, you need to make an inventory. It sounds really boring, but it's really important to just go around your property and see if there are any problems, even like, you know, marks in the paint or any problems with the plumbing or whatever it may be, because at the end of the year you don't want to get charged for something that wasn't your fault. So just keep an inventory, take loads of photos. Also try and build a positive relationship with your landlord, like build a good rapport, be professional, because you know, a lot of the time, if you fall out with your landlord, you know, and you're not being very civil, they might not be civil either. So it's good to just be professional, be on the ball, and when it comes to the end of the tenancy, just be on the ball with things like deposits, because remember, a deposit is your money until proven otherwise. So, you know, make sure you're on the ball with the deposit. If you have any trouble with your landlord, well, we have loads of advice that we can give you at Unipol, so come seek us for any help. Especially if it's to do with the code. If a landlord's kind of breached any of the rules in the code, then that's a matter for us, and we can sort of help you with formal complaints. And there's even a tribunal sort of process, which is quite serious. If it's other things, if you've got money worries and that, you can go to the Student Advice Centre, and they've got loads of help for you as well. So turn to here or turn to us. First years moving in, basically the only thing you need to think is just wait, because you've got everything else to think about first, and the house hunting season doesn't begin until the end of January, so it's not until after your first round of exams you need to even think about housing. The only thing you need to think about now is really who you're going to live with, and you should pick your housemates or your flatmates quite carefully, because you don't want to fall out with them, and that's one of the biggest issues that people face. By if they sign a property too soon with people they don't know that well, turns out they don't get on that well, that's normally the biggest problem. It's not things like mould or other problems. So just wait, and in the meantime do everything else except housing.
In May this year, the students of Leeds Uni voted in their new exec. There's 6 in total who oversee our day-to-day lives and from activities to welfare. Now, as the new academic year begins, our union correspondent, Chad Newton, caught up with each of them to see how they're settling into the role. Before we meet them, let's remind ourselves of their viral campaigns.
His name is Stoker, he comes from Denmark. Red hat on his blonde hair, his policies go up there. He's friends with Sportston and with Salsa. Society's one bar, talk to Toki at the bar.
What's that? 5 grams to make life easy for you. Guess what? What's that? 56 for just a quid. Guess what? What's that? Rewarding local loyalty. Landlords are trying to screw ya. Oh! Tell you what I'm gonna do, yeah. Oh! No summer rent for you, yeah. Cause faster phone gonna give it to ya.
I've changed society, but there's more we need. Ooh, whoa. I really want to focus on LGBT. G-Young, T4A and D.
Guess who's back with a brand new rap? Melissa Education's on a new track. Yeah, you might heard I done this and that, but all you gotta know is I got your back. I got your back with the space to relax. Gonna get the union to never scrap that. Never. Plus free breakfast in exam season. I swear I got 1,000,010 reasons.
Let's get a fleet of minibuses paid for by sponsorship. They get their company spread through the north for when carpooling fails. A big what's on board showing all of the vital weekly events. Show days, GIAGs, trials and auditions, things you want us to see.
First up is Toke Dalla, LUU's Union Affairs Officer.
So union affairs is finance and governance and democracy, which means that I'm ultimately responsible for the finances of the union. I'm also responsible for all of our commercial outlets, from essentials to terrace to cats. And most importantly, I think I'm responsible for the democracy and the student-led change. I'd say number one is making sure that the union is a digital union, new website, and looking into how all different areas of student life can be sort of enriched by a digital strategy. Another one is engaging marginalized groups. So we have a few groups that are traditionally not very active in the union, international students and postgrads, and we're looking into how we can do something for them. I guess the third objective is to do with the cost of living, because we know that students are generally very concerned about, even getting by and the day-to-day finances, and whatever we can do to help, be it cost of sports, hidden course costs, or just money advice in general, we're looking into. It's busier than I expected, but it's so exciting. I can't imagine having any other job. Yes, the big building refurb is gonna take up a lot of my time, because we want to make sure that the union is still accessible, that it's still inclusive, that it's still fun, that it can still be used, but at the same time we're really excited about sort of making the building the best it can be.
Johnny Foster is our new community officer. He's told this programme what policies he wants to implement during his time.
So we're doing quite a lot of work around introducing a public bike hire scheme, like Boris Bikes, that we can maybe roll onto campus to connect with halls that are far out, and with sports facilities as well, which would be really cool. So we've got quite far with that, looking for some funding now. Also been doing quite a lot of work around securing better student bus fares, and trying to get a better deal for students with first buses, so we've been talking to them quite a bit. And yeah, we've also launched a new loyalty scheme. It's called Stay Local, which is really cool, supporting local independent businesses.
Which that's been launched now.
So yeah, that's been launched. So if you buy your NUS Extra card, you'll get a little Stay Local stamp on the back of it. And we're hoping to get around 20 to 30 shops on board. So far we've got 15 really cool shops like Nation of Shopkeepers, which is giving a 20% discount on drinks, which is really cool. So hopefully it'll improve student integration with the local community, as local independents and local residents can see the benefit of having students in their local community. So probably rolling out the Boris Bike, securing funding for that. So hopefully, in the next couple of years, we'll see it on campus. That'll be really great. And also loads of other really great cycling initiatives, making cycling more accessible on campus, making it more accessible in the wider community. Also, enabling students to lead sustainable lives through rolling out the sustainable garden into lots of little different pockets of sustainability around the campus. So reducing bus fares for students, making sure that they have a better deal. I think those are the three things that I'll be working on really, really hard this year. But obviously my manifesto is quite big, and there's a lot going on in the pipeline, so yeah.
Gemma Turner was voted back in for a second term as in the role of Equality and Diversity Officer. She wants to see more students lead campaigns for change.
So I basically represent students that might not get their voices heard as much. So we create campaigns on campus for women, LGBT students, disabled students, and also BME students. Well, the first one is to help students that commute to university. So if you're travelling in, you might not get the same experience as everyone else. So I'm trying to create events that people can go to and meet new people that you might not necessarily meet in halls or whatever else. Another one is zero tolerance to sexual harassment. That's been something that I've been working on throughout last year and this year. But I really want to focus back on campus rather than the city centre. So hopefully we'll try and get a bit more training on what harassment is and where you can go if anything does happen on campus.
And what changes then are you looking forward to seeing then?
What changes? I feel like the best changes are the ones that students just come into the office and they want to create a change. Obviously I'm really excited for all my manifesto points, but yeah, the best ones are when someone just comes in with an idea. Like last year, Boogie Not Blame was a massive success, and that was just something that just happened randomly. So yeah, I'm looking forward to whatever happens in the year that we might not necessarily plan.
Obviously you've been in the role for a year and then you're re-elected in...
Yeah, it's been really good. I feel like everyone's going to be listening to this behind me. But it's really great. We've got a really good team, and it's nice to have a fresh start and to, you know, plan for another year of whatever happens. And yeah, I'm really excited.
Next we turn to Education Officer Melissa Owusu. With Black History Month coming up in October, she told us her plans for the union's involvement.
So I have three main priorities. One is the partnership, looking at the agreement that all students have with the university and trying to get each student the best out of the university. Then the curriculum, looking at what we're being taught, whether it's diverse enough, whether it's actually giving students what they're looking for. And then finally digital, so looking at things like lecture capture, e-submission, e-marking and so on. So as education officer, my role is just basically to try and make your educational experience as good as it can possibly be. So in the union, next month is Black History Month, and so one of the main changes I want to see in the union is for us to do a lot more. So we've been, over the summer, we've been making a long Black History Month agenda, and that should go live very soon. I'm loving it, but I've lost my voice, as you may be able to hear, so it's a bit tiring and a bit, but no, it's great. I'm just loving the students being back now and having a lot of fun. So on Thursday, the 1st, we're going to be having a launch downstairs in Pulse, which is going to be spoken word and some performances from students, and then we're going to have a night of just lots of music from a resident DJ at Clark's, and then we've also got a Carla coming in, who's a big spoken word / rapper / academic type kind of guy, and he's going to be doing a Q&A session, which is really exciting. And we've just got so much going on throughout the whole 4 weeks, so keep an eye out for it.
Finally, Piers Cotty-Jones oversees all the societies here at LUU. He's thrilled with his turnout of numbers at this year's Freshers' Fair.
Increasing society participation, and I've got a few ideas of basically how to engage as much as possible. We're really lucky here that we have one of the biggest numbers for societies compared to most universities, but it's increasing that. We can never have enough members for societies, and so I've got lots of little ideas of ways to try and make us engage with people as much as possible and get those people who aren't involved in societies involved with them, because they offer so much. Another one is reducing the cost of societies. So at the moment we've got a really exciting piece happening about the cost of sport, and so by next academic year, hopefully, I'm very confident that there'll be a new funding model in place and sport at Leeds will be cheaper, and that then means a lot of money is freed up for other activities, so all societies will feel, hopefully, a reduction in prices for next year, which is exciting. And then obviously there's the union upgrade that's happening, so it's making sure people don't feel like they're sort of a forgotten generation or anything like that. We care about everyone now and people in the future, and making sure people feel as warm and loved and welcomed by the union as possible, despite there being 1 or 2 builders running around the place. Yeah, so we know that this is a big issue that most universities face, but we are one of the #1 universities in the UK for postgrad engagement and international engagement. However, we're not satisfied just with that. So we've just hired a new postgraduate engagement intern and a new international student engagement intern. And these people's role for the next year is to basically make us people feel as welcomed as possible to the union. It's a massive misconception that sort of if you're not an undergrad, you can feel quite ostracised, and we want to make sure we break that barrier, make everyone as welcome as possible. We're one of the most inclusive university unions in the country, and we want to really make sure everyone who's here knows that and everyone feels as welcome as possible. I loved all for me, society is what made uni special, and that's where I really loved Leeds and really shone out. I was fortunate enough to be on the committee for a few of them, and therefore I loved that because it meant I could give a really positive, I could be, what's the phrase I'm going for here? I'll figure it out. Do you want to start on again?
Yeah. So what are your favourite societies that you took part in when you was a student?
I'd say that all societies offer a lot. For me, that's what made Leeds special for me, was being a member of as many clubs and societies as possible. I've made most of my best friends through clubs and societies, and they offer so much, as I said. I was lucky enough to be on the committee for a few of them, which meant I could give I could return to the societies and really change them in a really positive way. I wouldn't say I have any particular favourites. They all do incredible jobs and incredibly varied jobs, and so I'm really happy and excited about that, and excited to try and get involved with as many as possible as my time will allow this year to see firsthand what the incredible work they all do.
Now, thousands of students return to Leeds this week to begin a new year of university. Student areas can often be associated with problems, such as noise pollution and littered streets, disrupting the lives of those who live in the area. This programme spoke to LUU's Community Officer, Johnny Foster, who gave us his top tips for making a positive impact in Leeds' neighbourhoods.
Well, I definitely I check out the Knowledge website that the union has. It's got loads of really great tips on there, and I'd also just make sure that whether you're a returning student or a new student to Leeds, probably more for returning students, to make sure that you lock your door behind you, keep all the windows closed as well. And also, what's quite a good idea is when you're leaving on a night out with your friends, going into a taxi, maybe just pretend to say bye to somebody. That's something I used to do in second year, after hearing quite a lot of rumours. Yeah, that's probably a Johnny's top tip there. And yeah, I just always make sure to lock up when you're leaving.
Okay.
So I'd probably email me. My email's on the union website. We, as the exec, have quite a lot of meetings, catch-ups with the head of residential services, Ian Robertson. He's a really nice guy. I'm sure that's something we could do. Bring it forward to him. If you're really not happy, you want to move halls, or you just don't really like where you are, you're not happy with the facility, something like that. I'm sure we can do something about that. It's no problem. But do remember that you are living side by side with local residents as well, and they've got day-to-day lives as well that are completely different to students, and they might get out. Everyone's living in a completely different clock. So maybe just go around, introduce yourself, say hi. That could relieve any tensions later on, and always try to keep noise to a bit of a minimum. After when it gets late. But yeah.
Well, those are our main stories. Let's now turn to the pages of the Griffin. Joining us to discuss their items and give us a sneak preview of the newsprint is Beth and Greg.
Hi. How are you two?
Feeling good, thank you.
So what can we expect in the next Griffin?
Okay, well, I'm the In the Middle editor, so I'm the one who does the magazine, and we've got a couple of reviews in there. We've got film reviews of Legend and Everest. We've got a couple of music album reviews as well from a bunch of people that I don't recognise, are far too edgy. Lana Del Rey's in there, I do know that. But, yeah, we've got something on Kanye West and his fashion show, got a review of Good Life, and we've got something that's how to look after your mental health in freshers, which is something that's very important on our blog section.
Yeah, for sure. And what big stories can we expect to see coming up? What have you been working on?
So in terms of current affairs, obviously Piggate can't escape our graphs this week. Yep. So in terms of opinion pieces from students themselves, we've got why should we care, or should we care what politicians do in their private lives? And then going on to sport with Varsity coming up next week, we've got previews, we've got interviews with sports captains, so the men's rugby, I think we've got the women's hockey, and just a really well-rounded coverage of the Varsity, really.
Amazing. Have you had many freshers interested in joining up with a Griffin? Like, what have you been doing to get them all interested?
Yeah, so we had a big meeting last week where every section sort of gave a bit of a lowdown of what their section does, how they can get involved, writers' meetings. I know yours, especially music, was really well received.
Music's always a really, really popular section, and there are loads of people coming in to try and write for them. And yeah, all of the other sections, we've had a pretty good turnout this year. I've been really, really impressed with the freshers' fairs and stuff like that. Everybody seems very keen, very enthusiastic, which is always good.
Always brilliant. So what can we expect from this year from the Griffin?
Well, obviously we had the big rebrand last year, so I think the phrase that our editor Ben used was evolution, not revolution. So we're kind of continuing on that theme at the moment and just trying to...
I know Ben's still very big on carrying on from Jazz's, who was our last editor, her sort of push on sort of women, sort of race and things like that.
Yeah, 'cause we've got
LGBT community to really sort of spread out to the minorities at the university.
Yeah. And how important is the Griffin to Leeds University and LUU?
Do you want to take this one?
It's incredibly important. I think it's the only society really that holds both the university and the union to account. Yeah. I think the university needs that, and I think it's really important. Yeah.
Amazing stuff. Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. Well, that's almost it from us, but before we leave, we will leave you with the weather.
Hi guys, I'm Sam Cuffey with the Essential Weather Update. So on Wednesday is expected to maintain dry and settled conditions. It's going to be warm by day with highs of about 16 degrees Celsius and the lowest 7 degrees. And on Thursday it's looking slightly the same. It's only slightly cooler with 15 degrees at the top temperature and again 7 degrees Celsius at the lowest. On to Friday we can expect to see a little more sunshine, so it all gets a bit better around campus with temperatures averaging about 14 degrees Celsius and 8 degrees Celsius at the lowest. And on to the weekend, the outlook is looking consistently cloudy with temperatures varying between 13 and 16 degrees Celsius. I've been Sam Coffey, and remember to check out our YouTube channel for upcoming weather updates.
Thanks, Sam. And as he said, check out our online platforms for the latest. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you. Just search at LSTV Essential.
Yeah. That's it for today. In the meantime, head over to our YouTube channel for all the latest news and views from around LUU. Next up, we've got Billy and Miranda.
Thank you very much, The Essential. Now it is almost time for the Leeds Varsity rugby players to be here right in our studio. That's right, I can see them now. And we've also got the Name the Mascot. You've all been tweeting in, wanting those Varsity tickets. I'm not surprised. It's going to be a big event.
That's right, absolutely huge event. So that'll be coming very, very soon. But first, we're going to go over to Kyle, who's going to be telling us all that you can expect to see in the wonderful city that is Leeds over the next 2 weeks. Kyle.
Thanks guys, there is of course tons coming up in Leeds over the next 2 weeks. I'll start right here in the Union. On Friday it is the 14th birthday of much loved Club Night Fruity. Make sure you get down there and celebrate with some cake if that's what you fancy. The night after, Saturday night, we are bringing an end to Freshers this year in absolute style with the Freshers finale. Scott Mills, Chris Stark, KTB, they'll all be here. You can get tickets for that from the Union Help Desk. On to sport. It is a massive week for sport. The Rugby World Cup, of course, is finished here in Leeds, but there is still so much sport going on. On Wednesday, 7th of October, we have Varsity Day. Leeds Uni, Leeds Beckett competing in most sports that you can think of. Make sure you go and catch a couple of those, and definitely catch the massive rugby union game at Headingley Carnegie Stadium that evening. For those who fancy a bit of more rugby league, we've got on Friday Leeds Rhinos versus St Helens in the semi-final of the Super League. That's bound to be a massive clash, but again, for those who want to take a bit of a break from rugby league and go back to Union, wait a week. Friday, October 9th, we've got Leeds Carnegie up against Doncaster. Bit of a local derby there. On to music. We've of course got so much going on at the First Direct Arena. Here is a list of gigs that you can catch. Tickets for them are on sale. Special mention there to Alt J. I will definitely be going to see that, one of my favourite bands. Staying with the arts, for those who fancy play, maybe head down to the West Yorkshire Playhouse. You can catch Richard III. It started on Monday. You can get tickets for that on the online box office. And finally, maybe something a little bit more quirky for those who fancy it. You can catch a Coronation Street set tour right here from the Leeds University Union. You can get tickets from that on the website. Thank you so much for joining us. That's what's happening in Leeds over the next 2 weeks. Join us next time. See you later.
Oh, how exciting does that look?
Looks very good.
Varsity
Can't wait.
2015 is almost upon us. It is here in a week's time, and we are very lucky enough to be joined in the studio by two of Leeds University rugby team. Boys, come in. Come, join us, join us. That's right. Can we get another cheer, please? That's right. Thank you, Charlie and Donald. Nice to meet you, pals. How are you doing?
Not too bad, thanks.
Good, good. Now, Leeds University Union. Leeds University taking on Leeds Beckett, Varsity 2015. It is next Wednesday. How excited are you for it?
We're very excited. It's one of the biggest university sporting events in the country at the moment. And yeah, this is the pinnacle of our pre-season preparations and probably of the rugby calendar.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, are you nervous for it all to take off?
There's a lot of work and a lot of preparation, a lot of training that's gone involved. I don't think nervous is the right word. I think maybe really excited. A lot of the boys are very anxious. We've had a long pre-season and lots of them just can't wait to get out onto the field and show Beckett what we're made of. Yeah,
I want to talk to you a little bit about your training. How long have you been in pre-season training for to get ready for this massive event?
We came back mid-August, so the boys are looking really well at the moment. We had at least 2 weeks of just pure gym, pure fitness, so we got the match fitness in the bank, and then we've been doing a lot of rugby since that, really.
And Donald, you're on the exec, I believe, working on social media. How do you work to promote it?
Well, we just do as much as we can for our sponsors. We've been doing a lot with Wonderwater, with the uni, so that they see us at Fruity in the club stash, retweet uni, and just, promote as much as we can.
Very nice,
Excellent.
very nice. Now,
the big competition.
The big competition, of course, that's been running all day is can we name the brand new mascot for Leeds University? If you could choose a name for him, what would it be, and why?
I reckon Peter.
Peter.
I've heard that one going around as well.
I don't know. Lots of boys have been saying that it should be that. I think it'd be quite funny. It's slightly more original than sort of like Jeff or George or something like that. I don't know.
Donald, what about you? If you could name him.
I was literally thinking Jeff. Jeff. I don't know.
Jeff, Peter. It could be. You never know.
Or a political spin. Nick Griffin.
Oh, I like it. I like your thinking. Talking about the Griffin, I want to ask you a very serious question. Who would win in a bare-knuckle, all-holds-barred fight? The Leeds Uni Griffin or the Leeds Beckett Bear?
Leeds Uni Griffin.
Of course it is.
Every day of the week.
Every day of the week.
Well, if you want to see the Leeds Uni Griffin, you have to be there at 6:30 for kick-off at 7 p.m. Do not miss it.
Yeah, so gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. Massive look for next week. Do you want to just give us one bit of enthusiasm why we should go and see next week?
It's the biggest university competition of this year in England.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
There it is, so exciting, only a week away. Now you've probably realised that I'm joined by this beautiful specimen.
The mascot that is unnamed at the moment.
Unnamed.
Don't worry.
But right now, Miranda, it's come to that part in the show.
It has. Tense.
It's been running all day. We're going to name this fella. Are you excited? Thank you. Hush in the studio, please. I can reveal the name of Leeds University rugby mascot is...
Jamal!
It's George the Griffin, everybody!
George!
Yeah! Are you liking that name?
He loves it. He loves the name. What do you think, Billy?
I love it. I can see it already. You are going to rock it next Wednesday. And I need to see you take on that Beckett Bear and absolutely trounce him. Can you do that for me?
He can.
Right. Now, I believe you've got something to give to him.
We do. We've got your T-shirt on, so here's a little gift from us. A Leeds Student TV T-shirt. Wear it with pride.
There we are, people. George the Griffin. Make sure you catch Leeds Uni Varsity next Wednesday. Taking on Leeds Beckett. It is set to be the biggest night of the year. Here we go. Now, coming up next, we've got Who Wants to Eat a Chili on Air. We're not done with the rugby, lads. They'll be right back straight after this.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam.
It's a line out on the right-hand side for Leeds Beckett. That's Brady who goes up and catches the ball. It's a maul around about 5 metres out from the try line. Beckett, their physical presence, they're letting Leeds Uni know all about it, George.
Huge catch and drive by Beckett. Uni players piling in, trying to stop them. We're not sure they're going to. 1 metre left. Can they get it over the line?
The referee crouches down for a better look. Will they get it over? And they do. It's Josh Longson there for Beckett getting the first points on the board.
They've got to make something of this, Sam. Catch and drive again. Very scrappy play.
Powering forward towards that try line.
It's a try! Leeds Uni! They've done a Beckett!
Louis Timpany going down there for Uni. And Leeds Uni coming forward here. Beckett having to really put the barriers on here to stop that Uni side.
It's a penalty. Leeds Uni. Quick tap by Ollie Roberts.
And it's a try! Leeds University go down through the captain, Ollie Roberts.
And there's a breakaway from Leeds Uni.
And what a breakaway from Tombo. Carrie's going forward. Will he be able to lay it off? Becky just about stand firm there. Goodness me. The atmosphere here in the stadium is just electric.
And Ollie Roberts again with a quick tap.
Can Luke Harris get it down over the try line? He does! Will the referee give it? It's a try for Leeds University. The underdogs have the lead.
We might just do it here, Sam. We might just do it. And Leeds Uni have really got to come with something now. Something special. Thrown away. Beckett have the ball. Advantage Beckett, Sam.
Sloppy play there from Leeds Uni. Beckett retain possession.
And they've got numbers. It's a turnover ball.
King Naylor with the ball. Can he get it over? He can. He wraps up this Varsity game for Leeds Beckett. 37 points to 30. And Leeds University have their head in their hands. The underdogs haven't managed to secure the game this year.
Hello, you're watching LSTV and my name is Carrie. Now, those are the highlights from last year. Unfortunately, lads, we did lose, right?
We did, sadly.
We're going to do better this year?
Yes, definitely.
We hope so, we hope so. Now, you've probably all heard of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Have you heard of that before?
Yeah, I have.
What about yourself, Donald?
I have indeed, yeah.
Okay, now we spoke to you both before. Now, you're both rugby lads, so you could probably take a hit, all right?
Yeah, I could back myself, yeah.
How are you with hot stuff?
Awful.
Awful. Oh, because things are going to get a little bit hot right now. Now, we're going to play a game. It's a bit like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. There's questions, there's, contestants. But if you get a question wrong, you will have to eat a chili on air. This is Who Wants to Eat a Chili on Air? On the floor below us, there is a trophy full of chilies, red and green. I don't know which one's spicier. We'll find out probably. And you have yogurt and milk. Now what's going to happen is you're going to have 5 questions each. Your questions are on these cards. If you get a question wrong, you have to consume a chili. I've been nice and I've made most of them sport related. So you should do okay. Yes. All right. If some of them are a little bit too difficult, you can go for multiple choice. If you go for multiple choice, this doesn't mean you forfeit one of your yogurt shots. Okay? Are we all pretty clear with how it's going to go down today?
Yeah.
Before we go into that, can I just mention one quick thing? Where are you from?
Oxford.
Where are you from?
Sussex.
So that's England, right? And you follow rugby?
Yeah.
You follow rugby?
Yes.
I'm Welsh. Didn't do too great on the weekend, did we, lads?
No, we didn't. No, we
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get on with the game. Okay, firstly, I'm going to get you to do a rock, paper, scissors to find out which colour you're going to be, if it's going to be blue or pink. So if you can go for rock, paper, scissors now, lads. Oh, and again. Oh, he crushed you. Crushed you with a rock. So do you want to be blue or pink?
I'll go for the pink, please.
Go for the pink. Why is that?
I just have a feeling.
You have a feeling. Okay, so would you like to go first or second, my friend?
I'll go first, please.
You'll go first with the pink question. Okay, so like I said, I've made them sports related. Here we go. Okay. Wembley Stadium has more toilets than any other stadium. But how many does it have? Sport related, come on. You can go multiple choice with this one if you would prefer. You only have 3 options.
Multiple choice.
You go multiple choice. Okay, so it could be A, 1,862. could be B, 2,068, or could be C, 2,618. What are you going for, Charlie?
I'm going for B.
It was C. Get a chili, my friend. So while he gets a chili, that means it's your go, Donald. Question number 1, sport related. There's a minimum fine for streaking at Wembley on a cup final day. How much is that fine? There is multiple choice option.
£1,000.
Oh, you're wrong. Chili. How was that?
Yeah, not too bad actually.
Work. When do I get to eat yogurt? Or do I?
So you can eat yogurt whenever you like. That's the rule. So the milk. Yeah, you can't have the milk until the end of the game, but the yogurt shots you can take whenever you like. All right. Okay. How are you finding that? Can you give us a bit of a commentary?
It's rude to eat with your mouth off. Lovely.
Let's keep it PG. All right. Question number 2. You were pink, right?
Yeah, let's have it.
Okay. Can I have 10 seconds on the clock, please? Emma, I'm going to ask you to spell a word backwards.
Okay.
Are we good? Yeah. Spell rugby backwards.
Y-B-G-U-R.
Was that in time? That's the first question right. Give a round of applause. Nice job. You're looking a bit pink. Looking a bit pink.
Yeah, feeling a bit hot, yeah.
How are you finding it?
Not too bad, yeah, good.
Trooper, absolute trooper. Okay, question number 2 for Donald. We all know a guy called Roger Federer, Swiss tennis player. How many E's are there in Federer?
Can I have multiple choice?
Can I have multiple choice? You want to sacrifice one of your yogurt shots right now for how many E's are in Federer?
4.
It was 3, pal. Get yourself a chili. Absolutely terrible. Wow, I thought you'd get that one. Come on, Donald. Right, next one for you then, my friend. Question number 3. Sport related. How many dimples are in a golf ball? This can be multiple choice.
Let's go for multiple choice.
You're going to have to write it, pal. Okay, so A. Oh, no, just shot it. Come on, you're a rugby lad. Right, is it A, 333? Is it B, 336? Or is it C, 340?
I'm going for 336.
Spot on! How are you getting on, my friend?
Really enjoying it.
You look like you're in pain.
Yeah, I would say pain is a good...
Pain?
Yeah.
How are the taste buds? Gone. Okay, so we are on question number 3, sport related. I like this one, it's my favourite. A shuttlecock must have 16 feathers and a court diameter of 26 millimetres. How long does each feather have to be to meet regulations? This is multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
I think you're going to have to do it. A, 70. B, 75. 70 millimetres. 70 millimetres, 75 or 80?
75.
Oh, 70. Oh, you have to eat another chili. Sorry. And that does mean that you've lost one of your yogurt pots. I think you've only got one left that you can consume. Sorry, pal. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good? Yeah. He's doing alright, isn't he? You're struggling a bit. You did say you weren't good at hot food.
Yeah.
Cool as a cucumber. Okay, so finish this sentence. The New York
Stock Exchange.
I was going for Times. I thought you were going to say Yankees. I thought Yankees would have been a better option. No, pal. Get a chili down your neck. Wow. All right, you're on question number 4 now, Donald. The coughing starting.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. I don't envy you right now. Okay, you're blue. So, you're going to do a similar thing now. Can we have 10 seconds on the clock from someone in the room, please? Is someone available to do 10 seconds on the clock? There we are, Dave. On it already. Okay, spell a word backwards for me. You have 10 seconds. It is player.
R-E-Y-A-L-P.
Spot on! Well done, guys. Now, this is your last question of the day. How are you feeling?
Good.
Hot?
No.
Toasty? Moist?
Mildly warm, I think.
Mildly warm. That's a good level of warm, I'd say. All right. Final question for Charlie. How many cows does it take to supply the NFL with enough leather for a year's supply of footballs? It's multiple choice.
Let's go for multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. A, 1,000. B, 2,000. Or C, 3,000.
3,000.
It is! Amazing! We had a little bit of a bet before this, by the way. They said that if they got every single one right, I would eat all the chilies. You've done pants, so I'm not eating any of that. All right, final question for Donald. You're getting there. We're nearly at the end. You're sweating. 5. Right, here we go. If you filled, sport-related question, of course. If you filled a matchbox with gold, it will be flattened into a sheet the size of what type of court? It's multiple choice.
A tennis court.
Wow. Spot on, yeah. Amazing. Please give it up for Charlie and Donald from the Leeds rugby team. Incredible. Now, we had the highlights before. We've got Varsity coming up on Wednesday. Going to be absolutely amazing. Very, very excited for it. You guys are going to be there. Now, I think we should say a big thank you to 2 people today. It's going to be our 2 main presenters, Billy and Miranda. Welcome back, guys.
Thank you. You look sweaty. Thank you so much for watching. We'll, of course, be back in 2 weeks' time, the exact same place, the exact same time. Make sure you get down to Leeds Varsity on Wednesday. It's set to be a huge day. And come on, Leeds University.
Come on.
All right, but until then, take it easy. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
See ya.